Hi everyone, welcome to week 4. I'm really looking forward to seeing you this week and next. And I hope this video finds you well. How's it been going? I'll be finding out from you soon. Likely a lot more clarity, more connection. Sometimes it doesn't feel so good, sometimes going through this sort of processing and reclamation, we're allowing ourselves to acknowledge and feel things that, maybe we've been pushing down, and we've been pushing them down because they are, difficult or challenging or unpleasant. So just being really gentle with yourself in this process. Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't do everything perfectly, or maybe you haven't been doing your triggers as well as you think you should, that assignment or even the playlist. Be really, I just encourage you to be loose with that, but not too loose. Check in with yourself, just assess how you're doing with the practices, and don't beat yourself up if, you were not able to keep up, or, just be really gentle and slow. Less is more. I structure the program in a particular way to address many different sort of needs in terms of practice and container and structure. And I like to say that, if we think of ourselves as like a guitar, some of us are strung tight, and to come back into balance, we need to loosen it. Some of us are too loose, and we need to strengthen that tension. So I think probably most of you are more on the you could relax it end, so it's okay. Don't worry if you don't worry about wherever you're at is where you should be, is what I'm trying to say. And I mean that so honestly. So you might just take a moment with yourself and just sense that wherever you are right now is enough. Yeah. I want to let you know about what's coming. There's a new meditation that I'm sending out this week. It's a little longer. Our meditation periods won't go much farther than this. This one is about 26 minutes. You'll find that it integrates and incorporates some of the different things that we've been working with. I think you'll enjoy the new meditation. I linked it to, not to YouTube, which is what I usually do, but I linked it to a Google Docs file. Hopefully you can open it with ease. Some of you, I know, it was brought to my awareness. Sometimes it's like getting YouTube wherever you're at can be challenging. So hopefully this gives you more ease so you can access the meditation anywhere. Now the next piece of this that's new is, I do include a yoga pose that you can change up. So either doing like one yoga pose in your transition time during the day, or maybe doing more than one. I do want you to notice sort of what pieces of the program you're more loose with, and just be curious about that. Like if, say, you're doing the morning practices really well, but maybe the transition practices are more challenging, which tends to be the case with a lot of people, oddly enough, who work with me. And I tend to have that too, where it's like harder for me to pick back up in the afternoon and do something. Be gentle with yourself, but also make a commitment, like you're going to do it. You're going to do it, even if it just is one yoga pose and one breath work. But then I also give you options for a couple yoga poses, and now there's a new breath work that I sent you, so try that out. Adjust those transition practices to suit you, whether it's one yoga pose and breath work, or maybe it's 2 yoga poses and relaxing breath and alternate nostril breathing, or whatever. You can craft that the way you like. We'll stay with the meditation practices in the morning, and then after that the journal writing, so that stays the same as the foundation, and then your gratitude list. Those are like the core meat of the program. And keep also building on your playlists and engaging in the play activities. It's funny, this seems to be one that we easily put off. Have you been doing that? I see you. Just kidding. Anyway, do it, you guys. I'm going away tonight to the Maya to play, to play with my friends. So, it's really essential. It's like it's like anything else, you know, it's an essential part of self-care. So I encourage you to keep going no matter like how many days a week. Don't let your setbacks set you up for giving up. Wow, that should be on a t-shirt or a bumper sticker or something. I'll replay this and find it out. Maybe you wrote it down. Anyway, so don't let your setbacks set you up for, you know, future disengagement. It's a common pattern that happens. We get a little bit of a setback. We don't live up to our expectations, and then we tend to like not go back and revisit. So remember an important tenet of practice is beginning again. And sometimes it's like we take 3 steps forward and 4 steps back, 3 steps forward and 2.5 steps back, 3 steps forward, 2.5 steps back. Yay, you know, half a step. So like be like that with yourself. Belief work is coming up. I'll be sending you a video. You got a sheet outlining the belief work practices. You can look that over and then you'll do that work with the video. It's like a tutorial I'll be sending out. The belief work itself takes about an hour, and we'll be incorporating that belief work into our foundational practices soon. Have any questions about anything? Be easy on yourself and also accountable. Yeah, and it's okay to begin again. Before we end here, just right now, you might close your eyes, sensing where you're at in your day. Bring your hand to your heart, just acknowledging what's true for you now. And as you're watching my video right now, you can even do this and say it out loud as if you're saying it to me. This is what's true for me now. I'm feeling, connecting with what's true. And then glimpsing your day, the day that you have ahead or the moments that you have ahead. And sensing what qualities you want to bring to bear as you move forward from here. Imagining your day or your hours that are left being nourishing, soothing, supportive. And then really sensing right now that you have everything it takes. You have everything it takes. And then lastly, what would it be like if you really trusted it? If you really trusted your capacity to figure things out, if you really trusted the workability of your life, if you really trusted that everything you're going through right now is in the service of connecting you closer to the truth of who you are, to your highest and most authentic self. To be reflective of the brilliance that you are. You're messy too, you know, the whole of you. Good. And then bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. May we be at ease and at peace. May we be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May we have a feeling of well-being that isn't bound by circumstance or condition. And then gently opening your eyes. Namaste. Sending you so much love and many blessings.